Okay, this is a feature demonstration for the modded command menu, which is this thing. In the top left corner, you'll see that there is a controller overlay. This mimics any button presses I may be doing at any time. It is here to help serve as a visual aid for the demonstration. Moving on to the command menu, the game's own command menu. Opens with the X button, closes with circle. If it is open and the character performs a terrain action, it automatically closes. This is most likely due to the fact that to perform a manual terrain action requires pressing circle. I guess they just made it so then whenever the character performs a terrain action is equivalent to pressing circle. That is the best reasoning I can think of for why that happens. I bring this up because if you have the command menu, modded command menu open, you cannot perform any terrain actions. So you can actually, if you're not paying attention and you have the modded command menu open, there are places where you can actually get stuck, like here, because you cannot perform any terrain actions. You need to close the modded command menu to get out of that. It's just one thing to keep in mind. Now, to open the modded command menu, I found a button that can be held that doesn't do really anything else on the field besides make these icons appear. That is the L1 button. If you hold the L1 button and then push the X button, the modded command menu opens. So L1 plus X modded command menu, just the X button, normal command menu. So with the modded command menu open, you'll see that there are 4 button prompts. The L2 and the R2 buttons. Right now they don't do anything because they switch between the number of indexed command menus that the underlying system has detected. As you can see, there is only one, the default modded command menu. Now if we press the L1 and R1 buttons, this changes the indexed lists of menus that has been detected. So if we go over to dedicated menus, you'll see that the mod loader menu has been opened by pushing X on this. I have modded my own version of the Reunion mod loader. I do not know if this will be updated to allow for compatibility with the modded command menu system. That is not up to me, but this is what would happen. Now, if we are to press the select button with the modded command menu open, this opens up. I have just made it so then pressing this while the modded command menu itself is open will open up the, if we go to the Reunion mod loader and then push X on the modded command menu, it is this same menu that opens up. So pushing select here opens this up, square as mod menu input. I'll see why that is an option, because if we open up the command menu, items, you say you want to use ether, we hold L1 for multi-use, and then we push X to select it. Oh, oops, that opens up the mod command menu. That is the only conflict that I have found so far. And I just decided, just for the sake of completionness, to set this as an option. So now squares mod menu input, we push squared in this menu to set that. Now if we hold L1 and push X, this doesn't happen. So we can now safely use multi-use items. And if we hold L1 and push square, I have not disabled the attack action while holding L1. That is possible, but I couldn't figure it out completely by this time. I thought I did. I didn't. My bad. But, so, L1 plus square, that opens up the command menu now, so you can do multi-use items from the normal command menu. Mod command menu, let's just set this back. Active menu is default. You typically do want to use this. I'll show what it does. Hold length for debug. So I'm going to get into a combat situation to show why this is an option in here. So 5 seconds. Let's reduce this down to, say, I don't know, 2. Alright, let's just go to 1. 1 second. Okay. Let's get into combat. Over here. Now, in combat, holding L1 brings up shortcuts, which X is an option. Now, we can see that holding L1, pushing X isn't doing it. Now, if we hold L1 and then hold X for however many seconds we set that, the modded command menu opens. This is a debug mode, and what it does is it doesn't disable normal inputs. So if you wanted to open the modded command menu during combat or any other situation where you normally wouldn't be able to access the normal command menu, you would want to open that up with the debug method. Now, with that said, with this open, say if I push square, what that does is, well, let's go to command menus. It sets the default command menu that is opened when you open up the modded command menu. I'm going to be saying that a lot, get used to it. Now, as you saw that when I got out of combat, when I had the modded command menu open, and then I pushed square, I did the attack action. I'm just going to call it the attack action. That is because the debug method of opening it does not disable inputs. I already said that. I'm saying it again because this is an important distinction in regards to the legacy version of the party mod menu, as that did not disable inputs. Which, it just got annoying if you're especially in the Corel region and had the buggy available, as pushing down on the D-pad was the same action for summoning the buggy, and so whenever you're using the party mod menu in the Corel region and had the buggy available, you would instead summon, well, you would also, not instead, but also summon the buggy, and it was just annoying. Another thing, if you try to open up the modded command menu while you were on something like a chocobo, you will not. There are issues with chocobos especially, but vehicles in general when it comes to the way in which I am deactivating input. So I've just deactivated the ability to hop on a chocobo or open up the mod command menu while on a chocobo. So with that said, L2, R2 switches between modded command menus you have open up. L1, R1 switches the indexed. Let's open up the Reunion mod loader, activate the party mod manager for now. There's going to be another video for that, but it is its own command menu. So now if we press R1 or L2, R2 or L2, R2, L2. This switches which modded command menu we have. Party mod manager is only a command menu at this time. So that's what happens. So if we see that modded command menu is highlighted here, we close it, bring it back up, it's automatically chosen. If we set square, if we press square on the party mod manager, another command menu, and then close this, and then open it up, it's the default that gets opened up to. If we go to the mod command menu, open this up, active menu is default, and then we go to the party mod manager, close it, it opens up the mod command menu, because whichever one is highlighted is the default, and we have set it to not actively change what the default is based on whatever active command menu is chosen. That's just what this does. So now mod command menu, go here, party mod manager. Now that's what that does. And actually, okay, one last thing. Command menus have the, I think that's called the burger icon available, as you can see on the right hand side of these entry options, while dedicated menus have the that page icon available. And then both menu types, the reason why that is necessary is because of this. Also because a menu can have both a dedicated menu as well as a command menu. Dedicated menu is something like this, the reunion mod loader, which I've gone on long enough, I'm forgetting what I've already said. I've modded this, if I haven't already said that. This is my own version of the reunion mod loader, just for demonstration purposes. So don't expect this functionality, at least not yet. I don't know if it's going to be updated. I need to say that because I might, yeah. I think that's it. I honestly think that's it. Yeah. This is the mod command menu. It is a system for other command menus to hook into, such as the party mod manager. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. All right, bye.